Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Next Day Survival. My name is Sabouts, for those of you joining me for the first time. For those of you who are subscribers returning, welcome back with another game here. Next Day Survival is a survival MMO, or early access survival game, which I know we get a lot of those on Steam, but every now and again, they're worth jumping in and checking out, because some of them have some pretty cool ideas. So this one just actually released today. It is on Steam Early Access, and it's I've already played just a little bit of it. It's a pretty cool game. I think I can actually maybe see my character. I guess not. Oh, there he is. So there's the character I was playing there. Nothing crazy. You can see I've already died twice, which is pretty typical for games like this. So, but maybe we'll get a chance to play that character for a bit and try it out. We're just gonna go through and run a couple characters. It ain't gonna be a crazy playthrough, but we'll do a couple episodes where we run a few characters and just check out the overall game and see what it has to offer and see where it goes. Again, this game is in early access, so there's going to be bugs, and we're going to disconnect a couple times because it's already happened to me, but we'll make it work. So you can go ahead and find a game similar to you know, pretty much any like DayZ or anything like that. Just kind of pick a server. I've for the most part been going with servers with lower population, so like room 23, 5 out of 24. And we can connect to that server. Now, there's not a whole lot of people playing the game right now. What's really cool about that, and the fact that it did come out today, is that I've already been playing it for the hour or so that I've played it. There's really nobody like heavily geared up or equipped or even knows what they're really doing. So I haven't been like my deaths have mainly been by like wolves or bears or something. I haven't had anybody else like shoot me in the head yet. However, with that being said, this is not like a zombie survival game. It's simply just a survival game taking place in an apocalyptic scenario. It takes place in Eastern Europe, so essentially Russia or the Ukraine or somewheres in that area, Serbia or something. And it actually I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, it doesn't have zombies or anything. You're just basically trying to survive other players and whatnot. Now, something I do find a little bit interesting about this game is it takes a lot of inspiration from a game called, and some of you may be familiar with it, called War Z, or Infestation Stories. It was a game that came out, I don't even know how long ago, maybe 4 years ago or so. I noticed a lot of the similarities between this and that because I was a big player of War Z. I actually owned the game and put lots of hours into it. I played it a lot, so I automatically noticed like the safe zone and everything like even looks the same. The safe zone banner up at the top, so that's kind of what tipped me off to it being like, this is kind of like War Z. But here we are. So we are in a safe zone. You can see here we've got some NPCs, but they're not really. You can chat with some of them. It doesn't always mean it's going to go anywhere. Now, a lot of things in the game are in Russian, so if you were to go into settings, you could see that like a lot of the graphics and stuff are, I believe this is Russian. I mean, it's not like I'm super familiar with the language, but yeah, you can see that, you know, even the graphics still haven't been updated into English, which is fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But here we are inside of a sort of NPC safe zone starting area. Now you can go and you can get quests and everything and do all that stuff. But you know what? We're just going to go ahead and head out. You can see that we've started with a map and a watch and a medium backpack. But other than that, we are totally in just boxers and a tank top. So let's go ahead and head out, see if we can get some gear. Looks like we got another player right over there. Yep, probably another starting player. He has pretty much, oh, there's another starting player. Interesting. They've pretty much got the same gear on. Or they can mess around all they want. We're going to head out and about and see what we can do for our gear. Now, if we click on M here, you can see the map. We're right here. This is our character. We're moving out to the west. You can see that there's things like humanitarian aid that drops on the map. There's enemy locations, so looter settlement and another looter settlement, And then we've got ally locations, which is this civilian settlement here, and then a neutral settlement. So you could probably do quests here and make that another ally settlement if you'd like. But we start with this one over here in the factory. Another thing is that there is roaming NPC bandits, and they will shoot you on sight and steal your gear. So just be ready for that if you play the game. Get ready to die a couple times getting shot in the face by NPCs. And sometimes you can't tell, like, if they're NPCs or what. Okay, so we're getting some gear here. You can hear that helicopter coming in. That helicopter is actually probably flying in to drop a humanitarian aid package, which we could go check out if we wanted to. Let's see here. Although I don't know where he dropped it. You can get a lot of really good gear from those if you find them. It sounds like it's off this way, but you never know. Humanitarian assistance drop. So we could actually check. That's going to be like, yeah, so it's way away from us. The map's not too big, but it's well fleshed out. But yeah, that's way too far away. We would just get probably killed by a bear or something on the way there. Or like we would get there and then we would just die because there'd be people there fighting over it. We're not even close to being geared to go take that on. I'm hoping we'll get a gun or something at some point. That is a wolf there, and I'm going to tell you what, I want nothing to do with that because they constantly kill me. Or not constantly, but I mean, they're faster than you, so if you pull one, as far as I can tell, it's like you can shake the aggro, but it's a little tricky because they're so fast. So yeah, the game does definitely have, you know, a little bit of work and polish here and there that it needs, but other than that, I mean, it's very playable, and it's not bad. It's definitely, I've had fun with it. I haven't found a gun yet, but I wanted to kind of save that for when I played here recording, so I didn't want to go too crazy with it. Just wanted to get a little geared out so I felt like I knew what I was doing. It's a good thing I did too, because there's a couple things in the game that I really would have needed to know to actually be able to do decent. So it looks like we found a little camp here. Take a look and see if we can find something. Oh wow, looks like I've already found a gun. Good. I'm feeling pretty good right now about this recording. Maybe this is really good luck. What do we get here? Oh, a first aid kit. Wow, this is better than like the other 2 runs I did by myself. What do we got around the fire? We better find some gear here. Soda, all right. We can take a look here. Do we have any ammo for it? We don't. Do we know what it takes? Wow, boy, this is just like War Z. I wouldn't be surprised if this was made by the same people. So that's for like a sidearm. That ain't gonna do us any good. I feel like we're like we in normal circumstances we wouldn't be killed, but now that we found this rifle, like everybody's gonna try to kill us because they're gonna think we have a really good weapon and ammo for it. Because weapons, from what I've been able to tell and from what I've read online, because I've read a decent amount about this game actually before I jumped into it, and what I've read is that weapons can be very tricky to find. Now, obviously, the loot tables will probably be adjusted a few times as the developers try to find a good comfort zone for everything. But other than that, I mean, I can see how it might be tricky. What do we have here? It looks like just a flag. No markings or indicators. But this is a pretty good village here. I wonder if that has any weapons up in it. It's essentially a guard tower. I imagine this was like a little village at some point that was overrun. Not even sure if I can climb this. Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. I probably can. There's probably like an interact button. I just don't know what it is. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and jump inside some of these houses here and see if I can get some gear. There we go. Right off the bat, feeling pretty good. We got ourselves a set of binoculars. What do we got over here? Sterile cotton. Okay, so pretty much a bandage. Looks like a sickle. I'll go ahead and pass by that. I don't think I'm going to be doing any farming anytime soon. Maybe some point. A magazine. Alright. Any ammo in it? It's got 8 rounds. Semi-automatic carbine, so I'm guessing it's not for this. We should find ammo for this hopefully at some point. A poker, but I don't see, other than a melee weapon, I don't see its use. Here we go. Here's where the good gear is. Alright, we got ourselves a hat. Some beef stew. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. I'm glad I found a backpack because I can show you guys. And this is a little bit of a bug, but to put the backpack on, you've got to take this backpack off. Set it on the ground. Hopefully it doesn't disappear or clip through the floor. You got to put this backpack on. This is going to be important for everybody to know. If you play this game, you got to click on your old backpack. You can see all the inventory in it. You got to transfer it over. As of now, that's the only way to do it. There's no other way to do it. I've tried. I'm sure eventually they're going to change that, but for now, for those of you wondering how do I change my backpack, now you know. Congratulations. Oh, good. We've got some gear. Oh, we're going to take the fur cap. That's way better than the other hat we're wearing. Much cooler. Okay, so we're going to have to drop this so that we can wear this. Which is something interesting, too. You can't just, like, swap stuff out. But there we go. We got a nice little jacket there. It looks like jeans and a t-shirt. Alright, so we're not naked anymore. We're actually wearing some clothing. I feel a lot better. A magazine for PM. So it's a small magazine for a Makarov pistol. Okay. Well, this is definitely the most ammo I've ever found. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's my medium backpack. Duh. I can't read any of that stuff down there, but I do see people are joining the game. Boy, if we run into somebody, I'm going to be really upset because this is actually, I'm pretty geared out right now. Oh, the garage. Cool. I didn't even know you could come in here. Not really seeing a point though because there doesn't seem to be anything in here. Except you can get trapped, so. Would be a good spot to put a camp up, I guess. Like, if you wanted to store some stuff, like inside of a tent or something. So, this is where I was last time when I got killed by bandits. So you can see there's a bandit right over there. Oh boy. Please don't shoot me. Alright, let's just get out of here. They are shooting at us right now. Whether or not they'll pursue us, I don't know. I'm really hoping they don't. We're going to head right out of here because I don't even want to put up with that. Let's head up this way. Towards these houses over here, see if we can get some better gear. Mainly, I just want to find some ammo for my gun so I can shoot people with it. I'll come back and kill those bandits if I can find... Oh, looks like we may have disconnected, which is okay. Because we can always reconnect. So that's a common thing with this game right now, is it's just occasionally you just disconnect and then it'll give you the option to reconnect. But that's what you get sometimes with these early access games. So what we'll do is I'll go ahead and make a cut in the video here. I'll get all reconnected and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Thanks for being patient. Just had to connect back over to the server. It only took me a few seconds and we're back in. One thing I do want to make sure you guys make note of if you're playing the game, try to remember what server you're playing on because you can only play, you can't server hop with characters. You can only play one character per server as it seems to be right now. If I joined another server, then I started with a new character. So this is the character we have for this server. Server 23, if anybody's wondering. So, alright. There is vehicles in the game, but that one is not one of them. I don't believe we can go inside this house. I don't think it's... Funny enough, I can't walk up the stairs, but I think there is items that spawn over here. Okay, it's a medium backpack though, right? Oh, it's actually a traveler backpack, but we've got the camo one, which is way cooler than a blue one. Alright, so this is actually one of the villages that I was checking out before I started recording the game. And I found a whole lot of really good stuff here, so hopefully we'll get just as lucky. Because again, the big thing we're looking for right now is some ammo. We just got a group invite. You know what? I'm gonna say no. Because, and the reason I'm saying no is because what if they're just trying to find out where we are so they can kill us? I've done that before. In War Z. I know it's a terrible thing to do, but you know, it actually works really well. And I don't want to fall for it if that's what this guy's doing. So we're just going to go through and pick up some stuff. Vitamins, I don't see why vitamins would be a bad thing. We might as well go ahead and take some right now. Alright. If that guy is in fact looking for us to kill us, then we need to get more ammo. It's more critical now than it ever has been. Headlamp. That seems like a pretty cool find. It's got to replace my headgear though. Not worth it. Okay, what's this mean? I'm hungry. Okay, and we're thirsty. Well, we got plenty of stuff, so let's go ahead and drink and eat. Get that dealt with. There we go. Nope, I didn't mean to drop that. What do we got here? Oh, whilst we're eating. A bandana, not really what I need. Guess we'll drink this other drink. That'll quench us completely, and we're gonna head out. There's nothing really in here, but we're gonna hit a couple houses, so. I like that you can at least move while you're drinking and eating. It's like one thing DayZ didn't have. You had to like completely stop, start drinking and eating, and then you get shot in the face usually. Like as soon as you go to do it. Because that's how it worked for me every time. As soon as I was like, alright, I'm going to drink something or eat something, boom, get shot in the face. I had some of the worst luck with that game. Alright, come on, get me something good. Okay, looks like we might have a supermarket or something over there. What do we got here? Another house. Okay. We'll definitely head in. Another hat, we've already got one. Some more clothing. Oh, something up here. Nah, 9x19. We've already got a box of those. We'll grab them though, because if we find the gun that takes them, we're going to be in a pretty good spot. Is that a can opener? Bottle opener. We'll take it. I don't know anything that uses a bottle opener, but it wouldn't be in the game if there was no purpose for it, right? So something must take it. Yeah, that looks like some good loot up there, I bet. I think this is like a, yeah, this is like a medical clinic, so good place to get maybe some painkillers, some bandages, a first aid kit be nice. No? We're gonna get unlucky? Here we go, what do we got? Antibiotics, hey, that's a pretty good find. My first character I ever rolled in this game, I got like a cold within the first 5 minutes, so antibiotics would have been pretty useful. Now, I don't think things spawn around vehicles, at least I haven't had that kind of luck with it. But I'm going to say if there's any place to find food or water, it's going to be here. What appears to be a supermarket. And I've already got a military first aid kit. So I'm already feeling pretty good about this place. Ooh, 7.62. I bet that's what this takes. It does. Alright. Do we need the magazine though? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. It'd be cool if you could... Yeah. Wait, hold on. I was hoping I could empty it, but I can't. Okay, so we just need a magazine. Well, that kind of sucks, because what are the chances of us finding a magazine for this? I want to be confident and say pretty high, but I already know it's not the case. I already know it's probably going to be a pain. Here we go, though. What do we got here? Alright. Some condensed milk. Yeah, a bunch of food here. We'll take it all. Instant noodles. Some yogurt. And I was shot in the back of the head. Oh, by Gnarly Bastard. That's a pretty fitting name. Oh, glad you had a gun. Go ahead and take my stuff, but I don't have a gun. Alright, well, we're gonna cut it off here since we are out of time. Kind of a crappy way to end it, but you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll respawn for the next episode, and then we'll try something different and see if we can get geared up, and I don't know, maybe we'll go kill this guy or something, but we'll try to find something out if we can even find a gun. But thank you guys for joining me. Do hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.